Imagine being followed by someone you barely know, and then discovering years later, they still haven't forgotten you. It was 2006, and I was 18, living in Aberdeen, Washington. One day, while shopping at the mall, I felt this intense stare from someone. I turned around and saw a guy in a black leather jacket, handsome, around my age. Let's call him Chris. He introduced himself, but something about him felt off. I brushed it off and kept shopping, but then I realized he was following me, store to store. Panicked, I hopped on the bus to head home, thinking I was safe. But when I looked back, there he was, getting on at the end of the line, still watching me. He followed me all the way home. Luckily, the guys at my house chased him off, but that was only the beginning. Chris stalked me for 2 whole years. He'd peek through my windows, show up at my job, and even interrogate my coworkers. I finally got a restraining order and thought I'd seen the last of him. Years passed, and I moved to a new city, leaving Aberdeen behind. But on my last day there, as I drove out of town, I saw him again. Standing at the bus station, our eyes locked. It sent chills down my spine. 9 years later, I received a call from the King County Sheriff. What he told me next made my blood run cold, but I'll tell you that